Today we gotta talk about some of these food stamp warriors out here, okay? Now, once again, I don't mind people using, government assistance periodically. I understand there's situations and circumstances that, happen to folks or people who are genuinely disabled. That's not what we're talking about here. We talking about folks who want to live on government assistance, but are able to get their lazy behinds up and go work, but choose not to, or they're very irresponsible and keep opening their legs and having kids when they couldn't take care of the first kid, but they still choose to keep having them. We got to dive into this, but in this first clip, I did not know people who get food stamps get all of this too. Let's dive in.
You are on SNAP, WIC, or Medicaid, Medicare. I wrote down a list of things that you can get for discount or for free. Okay, so before I go down that list, go ahead and hit that follow, hit the save, do all the things because everyone should know about this that may need the help, right? Okay, so number one, we have Amazon Prime. We're talking 50% off, so you can get your membership for as little as $6.99 a month. Okay, number two, your Instacart. Okay. We're talking like the delivery. So for 12 months, your Instacart Plus fee is only $4.99 a month. Okay. Number three, and I just learned this myself, but Walmart, you can get 50% off if you're a SNAP recipient. And with Sam's Club, you can get a membership for $20 a year if you have SNAP or Medicaid. I just found that out myself. Okay. Number four, you can go to museums, zoos, and parks for the low, if not free. Okay. We're talking like $1 to $3 admissions to zoos and parks and things like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Museums for All, type in your zip code of where you're trying to go and find out where you can go for the discount. So number five, phone and internet discounts. Okay, Lifeline up to $9 to $34 a month on phone or internet. Okay, and then there's something called Verizon Forward, which is a low-cost internet for assistant program users. Okay, then we have number six, Farmers Market and Golden Perks. So there is something called Double Bucks. I just made a video about this, but if you go to the farmers market, you can match your SNAP spending on produce. So for example, if you spend $10 on strawberries, you're only paying $5. Okay, so you're double bucking. Okay, number seven, library and community passes. Okay, we're talking about discounted passes. Now something else I learned is you can get up to 50% off on your YMCA membership. Okay, so go take your kids swimming, go work out, self-care. Number eight, reduced public transit fares. Okay, so we're talking 20 to 50% off bus and train passes with EBT and Medicaid. So I hope that helps. And if you don't care, go ahead and follow, repost this out, and go help somebody.
Bro, that's crazy. And I've always wondered why some of this stuff is just so darn expensive. And that's probably why. Because they're giving discounts to other folks, which is why we have to pay such high prices on certain things. And I saw another TikTok that had even more stuff. She listed it off even more stuff than that. I just couldn't find it for this video. I couldn't re-find it. But man, that is absolutely crazy. Absolutely wild. Can I get a discount too? Sheesh. Man.
This video goes out to all the people that went out and voted for Donald Trump, especially all you people receiving EBT, Medicaid, food stamps. Y'all voted for Donald Trump, and now, guess what? We got to go back to work. To qualify for EBT and food stamps, you have to be working 30 hours a week. I got 5 kids. I can't work 30 hours a week. Who's going to take care
Actually, I believe it's 20, but carry on.
of my kids? Y'all done fucked around and found out, now fucked it up for everybody. You mean to tell me I got to go back to work and I got 5 kids? Who's going to take care of these 5 kids? It's done, and I gotta find a job. So thanks a lot, and fuck you to anybody that voted for Donald Trump. Shame on you.
What was that clip in the middle there?
$2 harass me on this.
Wait, is she trolling? I feel like this is a troll. But either way, there are a lot of folks who genuinely are upset. And it's just like, bro, you chose to open your. I don't care, because that's what they always do. They say how many kids they have, and it's just like, bro, I don't care. You chose to make that decision. Do I feel bad for those kids? Absolutely, I do. Especially with having them as parents, you know what I'm saying? Some of these folks out here as parents, it's just like, whew, man. But that's also why I say, man, some of these folks just need to go to prison, bro. Go to prison. This is ridiculous. We already taking care of the kids anyway. In her case, if what she was saying was true, she's sitting at home doing absolutely nothing because she got kids. Don't we all? We don't all just sit at home and do absolutely nothing. Like, what? That's crazy. That's crazy, but it's a Democrat Party for you, man. That's a Democrat Party.
Imagine getting kicked off food stamps, Medicaid, with 7 children and a husband. Because that's exactly what happened to me, y'all. So I got another story time going. This story time is how I got kicked off of public assistance with 7 children and a husband. So losing food stamps, Medicaid.
First off, saying children. Yeah, you need to be kicked off saying that. Children. What's cheering? Are you talking about cheering? You know, with the pom-poms and stuff, doing the flips and kicks and everything? That's what you're talking about? Cheering? Oh my goodness.
Food stamps, Medicaid for the children, and my husband and me, and having a child with disability. So, yeah, food stamps sent me a letter one day and said, yeah, you no longer is eligible to receive food stamps, Medicaid. The kids can't get Medicaid no more, or your husband. So you have less than 30 days before your cycle be ended. So yeah, they just kicked me out with no explanations. Little old me called, stayed on the phone for about an hour. The lady said let her investigate because none of my household stuff has changed. So why am I getting kicked off?
Because you're being irresponsible. And it's time for accountability. It's time for accountability. I know that's something that a lot of people don't understand and aren't used to, but it is time for accountability. You laid down and had 7 kids, knowing that you were struggling with the first ones. At least that's what it sounds like. Now, I will give you credit because you said you did have a husband. Now, that's awesome. You ain't got no baby fathers out there, and you know, this one over here and that one over there and that one over there. You ain't all over the place. You got your man, you got your husband. That's a good start. Now get to work. You laid down and had 7 kids. You got a husband in the house. Y'all both need to go to work and earn some money. Work overtime if you need to. That's crazy, bro. Like, people today are so lazy. I can vividly remember my mom working overtime whenever she could. If they offered, if overtime was available, she was taking it just so she could make some extra cash. She didn't cry. She ain't complain. She didn't come home and was angry at me because she worked. Bro, she did what she needed to do to get the job done. Simple. But so many people, I can't work. I'm going to have to get 2 jobs or I'm going to have to work overtime. Oh my goodness, I can't do this. Well, you shouldn't have had the kids, buddy. Close your legs. Keep them closed. Ain't no kids just going to pop up out of thin air if you keep your legs closed. I'm just saying. Carry on.
Update on the food stamp situation. Yes, my food stamps got cut dramatically. Y'all please be prepared. It got cut dramatically. Literally nothing in my life has changed. They cut my stuff off, then made me reapply. I reapplied and it's been cut dramatically, and I have had no changes from when it was before. I went from getting $536 a month to $82 a month. And now there is a deductible on my Medicaid. Almost $2,000 deductible. So, just warning you guys if this hasn't happened yet. I asked Alexa why my food stamps went down. She said the big beautiful bill. So, yes, we think this is not going to take effect for a couple years, but there's literally no reason for my food stamps to have gone down like that. I do not make more than I should. Like, as one person household, like, there's literally no reason for it. So, I just want to put this out there. Brace yourselves. If you're going through a similar situation, it's okay. We can get through this, okay? Single moms out there, don't panic. It's gonna be fine, okay? We just gotta use the food stamps you get for smart. maybe buy your meats up or whatever, you know, be smart with it. And this is the beginning of our demise.
I mean, if you don't want to get off your butt and work, but it looks like she was at work right there. I saw like a bunch of cigarettes in the background. It looks like she might work at like a gas station or something. So if you're still struggling, get a second job. Get a second job, or, you know, maybe call up your baby fathers, because it sounded like she has some baby daddies out there. So where are the dads? Where's their assistance to you? Okay. Where is it? I'm just wondering. Call them up. Call them up. If they don't want to answer the phone, take them to court. We all know about child support and all that good stuff. Take them to court. The courts will make them write on over, send on over a check, and there you go. There you go. But yeah, geez, get a second job or work overtime. Okay. Stop crying and complaining for decisions that you made. Now, this next video, I've actually shown y'all this video before, but I came across more to the story. Like, this chick legitimately got arrested.
Baby, when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, you better start lying. Bitch, that lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back in a motherfucking 3-bedroom and everything, living lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job? So I don't say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application and just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And bitch, I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. Bitch, you don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth.
So the interesting thing about this whole story is that apparently this happened. Yeah. So she's literally in the back of a police car.
Yeah, why the fuck the police came knock on my door? Literally moments after I made that video about the food stamp people saying I owe them $35,000. They fucking booked me in jail for fucking fraud. I'm currently walking down the street because, bitch, soon as they released me, bitch, I'm waiting on my mama to pull up in my car and pick me up. I didn't make it to a damn neighborhood down the street from the motherfucking jailhouse. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm just keep pushing. Like, what the fuck? Like, I cannot believe this happened, y'all. Do not lie. I swear to God, this shit caught up to me so fast. I literally just was talking about this on TikTok the other day. Now look at me. So not only do I owe them $35,000, I'm literally fighting this fucking case. Like, where I'm gonna get the money from? Y'all, I was just hungry as fuck. I don't have money to keep buying food. Like, what the fuck?
If you don't have money to buy food, then go get another job or something. Like, what are we talking about here? Goodness gracious. Like, folks these days, man. We need to make shame great again. Make it great again. But apparently there's a whole lot of fraud going on because check out this story.
Bought soda with her food stamps, dumped it, recycled it. She bought soda with her food stamps, dumped it, recycled it, got caught. They're making her pay $23,000 back. Just saw the video. The lady went into the grocery store, bought some soda pop, went in the parking lot, dumped out all the soda. Cop comes up and says, "What are you doing, ma'am?" "I'm dumping out the soda so I can recycle." Why would you go in the store and buy soda pop with your money if you're gonna come and dump it out here to get even less money? "Oh, I used my food stamp card." "You did what?" "I use my food stamp money. I do it all the time. That's how I get more money." "I'm gonna have to report you, ma'am." "Report me to who?" "The state. I just saw this video. It's on here." I couldn't believe it. She's telling the story like, pobrecita. You know? And he reports it to the state. she gets a letter in the mail from wherever she gets her benefits, and the letter reads, because of you getting reported for doing this and saying that you do it all the time, you need to pay back every penny we sent you in the last year. The amount was $23,000. How does somebody get, what do you got to do to get $23,000 worth of food stamps?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. 23K, wild. But that's unfortunately how the system works. But there's more fraud out there. Trust and believe it.
She threw the best cookouts in the whole fucking neighborhood. Had the big T-bone steaks, the fucking crab boils, the shrimp, all that shit right there. Meanwhile, her husband was making over $200,000 a year, and she still found the need to go down there and fuck with them people and fraudulently obtain food stamps. What is it with food stamps? Everybody in the world wants some fucking food stamps. Hey, yo, honestly speaking, I grew up on food stamps, and when I had the opportunity to get the fuck away from that system, man, I was so happy to do so. I would never walk into no motherfucking food stamp office and fraudulently get some fucking food stamps, because I know the struggle for some people are real. And if you really need fucking food stamps, man, that's not a place you really want to be in life. And this shit right here is big fucking facts. But yeah, this chick right here went down there, obtained some fucking food stamps. Meanwhile, her husband making over $200,000 a year.
Crazy. $34,000 in food stamp fraud while her husband is making over $200,000 a year. Yep, send her to jail. Send her to jail. My goodness. That is ridiculous. But that's not the end of the fraud. There's more.
Charges for allegedly stealing benefits meant for the poor.
That's right. The mom is a Rhode Island Department of Human Services supervisor. Dan and Patrice, investigators say the DHS supervisor allegedly stole personal information from hundreds of SNAP recipients through her job, all as part of a fraudulent scheme to buy groceries.
New photos show alleged fraud unfolding. A year-long investigation coming to a close tonight. 57-year-old Nadine Jean Baptiste and her daughter, 27-year-old Octavia Jean Baptiste, arrested at work today for allegedly committing benefits fraud. Nadine is a DHS supervisor here in Providence. Nadine Jean Baptiste accused of using her position with the state to improperly access personal information from SNAP recipients to check SNAP EBT card balances, changing the PINs so she could use those cards. The two allegedly used those cards to purchase items here at a Cranston Stop and Shop, as well as a Walmart and a Market Basket in Warwick. Federal prosecutors say the total value of the SNAP EBT benefit cards the suspects used is $191,000.
She should do $190,000 days in jail.
We went to Nadine Jean Baptiste's house. She wasn't home, but we spoke with a family member through Google Translate. She then called Nadine, and that's when the door closed. Officials tell us among the people who had their information stolen, some were incarcerated or homeless.
It's absolutely horrible, and it's taken out of the mouth to people, the families, that people that need it.
Ariana Cabral has been homeless for the last 2 years. She also uses SNAP benefits. As someone who uses SNAP benefits, to hear this,
it's horrible.
Both suspects were released today on an unsecured bond. DHS tells us they are supporting the ongoing investigation and can't comment on personnel matters. Live tonight in studio.
Yeah. DHS supervisor, $191,000. I say give her and her daughter 191 years. That'll stop this nonsense. That'll stop it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Oh, I'm going to get the number of years. Oh, no. I steal $2, I get 2 days? Or 2 years? Nah. Nope, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. This is exactly how much I make. This is my living situation. Matter of fact, you know what? I don't even want it because I'm going to just go get it on my own. See, that's exactly what you want. You want people to go do for themselves. There's more fraud out there, though.
You know, for Mr. Shami, all of you guys, America, it. Strong words from the wife of this Lovejoy Corner Deli owner as she left his court arraignment today with their daughter throwing up the bird to cameras.
This defendant is accused of flagrantly abusing the public trust.
A grand jury indicted 37-year-old Ahmed Al-Shami for food stamp fraud. Investigators say he would exchange money with individuals to use their EBT cards.
Happy now? For Ahmed Al-Shami? All of you guys. America, it.
Quite interesting. America's under a dictatorship, though. You know, even though this woman is yelling "F America," you know, interesting how that works. Go back to your country. Go back to your country. If it's F America, well, then it's F you. Get out. See ya. I hope you get 100 years. Okay. I hope he get life. Get to spend the rest of his natural life in prison. I know that's highly, highly unlikely to happen, but, you know, it'd be hilarious if it did. Saying F America. Okay. All right. How about this then? Your little husband? Prison for life. Gone. And you get deported. I don't care if you're legal or not. Since you want to say F America. If America's that terrible, then get out. See ya. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. You break the law and get mad when you get caught and say F America. Okay. Get out then. Get out. See ya. Matter of fact, I don't want to see you. Anyway, y'all let me know your thoughts and your opinions on all of this in the comments. Obviously, I've got some more clips, but maybe I'll share those in another video because this video is already getting pretty long. But thanks for tuning in as always. Peace and love. I'm out.